This video introduces the Main Street lending program. The source of the information comes from the Wall Street Journal article, "The Fed's Mainstream Lending Program was eligible," as well as the term sheets from the Federal Reserve on the two programs and new facilities. The Mainstream Lending Program is a new program rolled out by the Federal Reserve intended to assist the small and middle-sized businesses to have access to cash because of the coronavirus pandemic. The announcement was made on April the 9th, and the program will go on till September the 30th, 2020. The program gives loans to middle and small-sized businesses with maturity of no more than 4 years. The minimal loan size is $1 million, the maximum loan size is 25 million, or the cap based on the 2019 EBITDA of this business. The interest rate is based on the adjustable secured overnight financing rate plus 2.5% to 4% markup. There is an origination fee of 1%. And the payments can be deferred up to 12 months, and early payment is allowed without penalty. So who is eligible to apply? Middle-sized and small-sized businesses are eligible. Middle-sized businesses are defined as businesses with 10,000 employees or fewer and with $2.5 billion revenues or less in 2019. Small businesses are defined with businesses of 500 employees or less. But small businesses will find it more optimal to borrow under the Paycheck Protection Program and use the proceeds to cover payroll and other costs, because the PPP program loans can be partially forgiven. But the Mainstream Lending Program loans are not. There are a number of restrictions coming with the Mainstream Lending loans. For instance, the lenders cannot allow the new loan to be used to repay or refinance pre-existing loans or lines of credit extended by the lender to the borrower. Borrowers cannot use the proceeds of the new loan to repay the pre-existing loan. Lenders cannot cancel or reduce existing lines of credit to the borrower. Borrowers have to testify that they encounter challenges due to the COVID-19 and they will make reasonable efforts to maintain payroll and employees during the long terms. There are restrictions regarding whether borrowers can pay dividend or buy back stocks. They cannot during the long terms, as well as for the first 12 months after the loan is paid off. There is also restrictions about compensation. Highly paid executives and officers cannot increase their pay and the pay to any employees whose income passed certain level based on the 2019 record. And more restrictions are included. So how do you apply the loan? You should apply through participating and eligible lenders. The list of the lenders have not been announced because the program is to be rolled out. But we can reasonably assume that major banks should be included in this program. So eventually, who is going to own the loan? The originator lender will sell 95% of the loan back to the Fed, and they will be asked to keep at least 5% to have some skin in the game. Eventually, Treasury will provide $75 billion to cover the losses on the loans. So the size of the program is determined by how much the Treasury can provide to back up the losses. In fact, the Federal Reserve has rolled out 2 lending facilities to help the small and medium-sized businesses. The Mainstream lending program, MSLP, is called the New Loan Facility. And there's another one called Main Street Expanded Loan Facility, MSELF. That's called the Existing Loans Security. The differences between the two are minuscule, except that the maximum loan size in the existing loan program, MSELF, can be as high as $150 million. The two programs will have a combined size of loans up to $600 billion. And please check out our website for updated information on the slides.